That's it for today. The final score was 21-11. Black team won. I have head coach of the U.S. Women's National Team, Jim Farrell, here. Coach, how do you think today went overall?
I think it's awesome. We met the women about 16 hours ago of actual on-the-field practice time. And within the span of 16 hours, women from 16 different countries, all speaking different languages, came together and were able to play a football game. So it's a success. But the week's really not about the game, even though it's kind of like the cherry on the top of the sundae for them. It's really all the technique and the skills that they gained during the course of the camp. But it was great. It was great.
Do you think 4 days was enough time to get all of that information to them so that they can take it back to their respective teams?
Yeah, when they come Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, by Saturday, 2-a-days, most normal people in life are not ready for 4 days of 2-a-days. So after 8 practices, I think all of them are a little sore and bumped and bruised up. But at the same time, the mental aspect, that's really where, we want them to gain enough information that they could bring it back to their home teams and home countries and home cities and apply it there. So that's really like the goal, is to kind of reduce the gap between American football in America and American football all over the world.
Where would you like to see this game in 5 years, not just in America, but all over for women's football?
Well, right now, this is our 5th year doing the Women's World Football Games, and the gap, even last year in the Women's World Championships, all the other teams are getting better globally. Again, Mexico, Great Britain, Australia, Finland, all the teams, and Canada are the host team. The 6 best teams in the world came together for the Women's World Championships. And again, it was very competitive. And so all the women that come here, even last year in Orlando, we had 230 women from 21 countries at the Pro Bowl when we had the Women's World Football Games 4. And again, there's an exponential growth rate in women's football all over the world. And this camp for the last 5 years has really been a catalyst for that kind of growth.
Did you guys have fun in New Orleans?
Oh my God, the food, oh my God.
Gained a few pounds?
I did for sure. I had crab meat beignets, like who has a crab meat donut? But New Orleans does, and the Saints, it's totally hats off. Their support of the women's football community is unparalleled in the NFL. For them to be able to host us twice, we owe them nothing but gratitude, and many of the women who come from all over the world now are #1 Saints fans globally. So you will see them post from all over the globe about their allegiance to the Saints, because they're the first franchise in the NFL to really commit to women's football at this kind of length, and it's really amazing. It's appropriate for where we are, but it's really forward thinking for the Saints. So it's very progressive, and these women are in love with New Orleans and the Saints. So they appreciate it.
Jenny, this is your first World Football Games?
Yes, it is.
Did you have a lot of fun?
I had so much fun.
What did you learn most out of this week?
New techniques, playing like a new game. Back home we play different. I got a new role here, so it was so much fun to learn to be able to read the plays more and stuff like that.
What are some of the things that are different back home than here?
Back home we play maybe not that physical, and for me I play as a corner at home. There I go for the depth, and here I have to have the flat, so that's totally different.